Hi guys, I'm KB Kwan from tasteasianfood.com. Now if you ask any people from a Chinese family whether they have tried lotus root stir fry before, chances are they will say yes. However, if you ask any non-Chinese, especially those who are living outside of Asia, they may not have heard about this dish before. This is because this is not the mainstream item in a Chinese restaurant. But undoubtedly, it is a dish that you should try because the flavor and the texture is so unique. There's hardly any other vegetables that come close to it. So, in this video, I would like to show you how to prepare lotus root stir fry. First, I would like to show you how to prep the lotus roots. Lotus root is the rhizome of the lotus plant. It is actually not the root, but we are so used to call it lotus root. If you say lotus root, immediately we understood what does that mean. Lotus root is sold in a few sections linked together, but sometimes it is also sold after it is break into separate sections, and usually it is available in most of the Asian grocery stores. You can also get it from the frozen section when it is off season. Peel the skin with a vegetable peeler. Then cut off both ends, then cut it into round slices about 2 to 3 mm crosswise. And if you have a large lotus root, you may halve it lengthwise first before slicing it into semicircles. It is important to cut it into thin slices so that it shortens the time to cook. At the same time, it also yields a crunchier texture. Soak the lotus root slices in water and add 2 teaspoons of white vinegar into it. This will help to prevent it from turning brown. Keep it aside and let it soak for about 10 minutes, then drain. Get a medium-sized carrot and cut it into pieces. Now bring a pot of water to a boil and then blanch the lotus root together with the carrots for about 2 minutes. This will shorten the time required during stir fry for these two vegetables. Now we move on to another item which is called wood ear mushroom. In Cantonese we call mok yi. It is also translated as wood fungus or black fungus. It all means the same thing. It is sold in a dehydrated form, so you need to soak it before use. Soak it in water for about 20 minutes. It will expand to more than double its size, turning from its dry form to a lustrous, shiny, slippery, dark brown, thick and plump pieces. Remove the stem which is hard and then cut it into 1-inch pieces. Set aside. Let's move on to another item that's my favorite, ginkgo nuts. If you get the whole ginkgo nuts, you need to crack the shell with a hammer, peel the brownish skin and the inner stem. Alternatively, you can just like me, get a vacuum pack that is already peeled. It saves time. I also include some snow peas that is crunchy. Snap off both ends and then pull and remove the thin string at the seams that is fibrous. Finally, halve the snow peas diagonally. Next, baby corns. Cut it into 2 to 3 sections. And then 2 stalks of celery, cut it on a bias to thin slices. You can refer to the recipe in the description below the video to get the quantity of each ingredient. I'm going to season this vegetable lightly as I do not want to overshadow the vegetable's original flavor. What I'm going to use are oyster sauce, light soy sauce, sugar, ground white pepper, some water, and some cornstarch. If you want to turn it into totally a vegetarian dish, you need to avoid using the oyster sauce. So what you can do is you can substitute the oyster sauce with the so-called vegetarian oyster sauce. It is in fact a mushroom extract. Another way is you can use a little bit more light soy sauce and some additional sugar and omit the oyster sauce totally. Once we finish the preparation, let's move on to stir fry the vegetables. Heat some oil in a pan, then throw in about 4 to 5 thin slices of ginger. Stir fry the ginger until aromatic. Next, add the hydrated wood ear mushrooms and stir fry for another 1 minute. Now throw in the blanched lotus root and carrots, followed by the rest of the vegetables and stir fry over high heat for half a minute. Along the way, if you find that it is too dry to stir fry, just add some water. And do a taste test, add some salt to taste. Lastly, add the seasoning that we have prepared and stir fry for another half a minute. Dish out and serve. This is a unique dish. These are crunchy vegetables, but with different level of crunchiness, different texture, and different taste. So you got to appreciate all these vegetables and therefore do not over season it. It can be a side dish or as a main vegetable dish. It's best to serve with steamed rice. That's how I prepare lotus root stir fry with some crunchy vegetables. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, tap the notification bell and give me a like. And don't forget, share it with your friends and family. That's all for today, and I'll see you again in some other similar video on this channel soon. Thanks for watching.